everybody, it's Tas and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing something a little bit different. This is going to be a custom content showcase and review of a amazing custom content creator, and I'm going to try not to butcher her name throughout this whole video. So I think it is the Calinatron. I believe it is the Calinatron. I hope that I got that right, because basically I'm going to be going through all of her small pets mods today. Today she released a small pets package part 2, and so she has basically like a ton here. I'm going to show you guys how many cages we are going to be going through today, and we're obviously not going to focus on like every single one, but I wanted to show a full spectrum of all of the stuff that is available for download. And I will be linking the CC that you're seeing in this video down in my description box. I will also be linking her Twitter account and her Tumblr account. So let's get into this review. I want to start with saying that this is a small pets mod, so you have to have My First Pet stuff. This does not function. You can't get any of these cages if you don't already have My First Pet stuff. And I just want to make that really clear, because I know that there's a lot of controversy when it comes to downloading or when it comes to purchasing this stuff pack. So that needs to be stated right up front. You need My First Pet stuff to get all of the custom content. So if you have My First Pet stuff, and I'm just going to go through this really quickly for people who already don't, these are the cages. This is my David Dobrik sim, by the way, if you're curious about who that's supposed to be. It's David Dobrik, which I thought was fitting because pets, and he's always like putting pets on his friends and stuff. So we have here the 4 animals that you get if you get My First Pet stuff. So we have the hamster, and keep in mind each animal only comes in one color, but the cages come in multiple colors. So we have the hamster, we have the hedgehog, we have the rat, and whatever this thing is supposed to be. It's like a critter, I don't know, a void critter, but I have no idea. A bulbous, whatever. So these cages come in lots of, let's go into build it by. These cages come in lots of different colors, but they are all strange colors, and they don't really fit into modern homes, if you ask me. They're very child looking. So the next part, the very first part of this showcase that I'm going to show you, is the lovely Calinatron has gone ahead and recolored the original 4 cages? The original 4 cages for us. So we have, again, the hamster, the hedgehog, the rat, and the bulbous, whatever. And they come in a more natural wood look for modern homes. So this is her recolor. And can I just say that, first of all, this is beautifully done. We have white, I think, nope, that's not hers. We have white, gray, black, kind of more like an orangey wood, a very deep brown wood, and then an even deeper brown wood. So that is perfect for modern homes and just homes that maybe you don't want to put the pet cage in the kids' room, you want it to be in the middle of the living room, but it doesn't really go. This is a perfect kind of scheme to go with most settings. So I'm really happy about that. And if you'll notice, she also recolored all of the piping and the inside stuff. So she's gone ahead and added in some gravel, which I really appreciate, because if you notice on the old cages, they have the wire, and then underneath is supposed to be kind of like the gravel, I believe. And I don't keep any pets that I own on something like that. All the pets that I have like kind of some kind of gravel on the bottom or some kind of wood chip. So she's gone ahead and added that, and then also gone ahead and changed all of the interior to make it look like, even look at the detail in there. She even went ahead and added gravel or wood chips inside the little hut. That is awesome. Let me check out the original one. Oh, okay, the original one does have some. I love these. I think that they're great. I think that these are perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for when it comes to having just maybe something that is a little bit more modern looking. I am not going to go ahead and play with these pets, because if you have My First Pet stuff, these all function correctly. But we are going to get into some of the other animals that she has created. So basically what she's done is reconstructed the meshes for the individual animals and made some brand new animals. And we actually are going to play with a couple of them just to see how they function. And I'm not familiar with like all of these animals, but these cages come in her natural wood colors, and each one of these cages right here in this row is from her first package, which is Small Animals Set 1. And we have here a steppe lemming, a flying squirrel, a ferret, guinea pig, sugar glider, the chinchilla, my favorite, a squirrel, and a daegu. And again, all of these cages come in her natural wood recolors, but let's go and see how some of them function in game. And we will have David Dobrik go over and try and play with whatever this thing is. I'm just not familiar with the animal. I do not know what a lemming is, but I want to see it outside of the cage. As you can see, they function, which is great. And yeah, so he's playing with it and everything looks great, you guys. It looks actually a lot better in-game than I thought it was going to. Let's go over and like do this with a couple of the animals just to see how they look. They honestly look great. I'm really surprised. I thought there was going to be some clipping for sure, but there really isn't. We'll do the ferret, and then we're going to skip the guinea pig probably. Oh my god, the ferret's freaking adorable.
Oh, Yagi. Oh,
that's awesome. Ooh. Okay, I really like these. So let's go over to the chinchilla because it's my favorite in the whole wide world, and I actually have a chinchilla that looks just like this, and his name is Kovu. So let's take this one out of the cage and see what it looks like. They look great. I'm so surprised, you guys. I really thought there was going to be some kind of clipping or some weirdness, but they honestly look so much better in-game than they do maybe in photograph. I am totally in love. So let me also point out, if we go back into build mode here, that most of these pets have options for color changes. So these ones, yes, okay, so some of them only have cage recolors. So if you'll see here, they only have like the single options. But if the cage has the dual tone colors on it, she has given us options for what color the animal inside will be. So I think that this is a squirrel. So the squirrel has like color options. So let's see. If you notice, the color on top is the color of the cage, and then the color on bottom is the animal. So we have 5 options here for the brown squirrel. Actually, 6 options for the brown squirrel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options for the dark brown squirrel, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options for the black squirrel. So as you can see right now, we have the brown squirrel. I think it's the light brown squirrel, but let's change it to the black one. And we'll get David to go over and play with this one. So I think that that's really great that she has given us options, because I don't even believe the original My First Pet stuffed animals have options as far as colors go. So she's provided us with options for colors for only some of the animals, though. I will say it, like, again, I'm going to point out, if you go to change the colors, the daegu only has color changes for the cage, the squirrel has multiple, chinchilla has multiple, the sugar glider only has cage colors, guinea pig has multiple, so it depends on the animal, but I really appreciate that she gave us different color options, because again, not every hamster looks like this. There's definitely many options for hamsters, and not every rat looks like this, so I really appreciate that so much. And let's move on to the next part. This is a 1,000 follower gift that she's given us, and as you will see at the top here, she even went ahead and made the detail to change the very top part here as a Pokeball, which I really appreciated because I had no idea that she had done that until I placed it in the game. And she has made for you guys and me Eevee and Pikachu, which I so appreciate as a Pokemon fan. So I'm again gonna have David go over and play with these guys, because I have not seen these ones in game yet, and they're freaking adorable. You guys, look at these. That's so cute. I love this so much. So it's just like a little tiny Eevee for all of you Pokemon fans out there, and I think that that's awesome. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. And then a tiny Pikachu. I was super excited about the Pikachu. But the fact that she included Eevee too is really funny. And I think that I'm going to go over to Twitter and request that maybe, possibly, if she's not too busy and she has time, she could give us some different options for the Eevee and give us maybe some of the evolutions. And wouldn't it be cool if she maybe would decorate the cages to kind of fit the different evolutions, like maybe Flareon's would be a little bit more red themed and stuff like that. I think that would be awesome. So maybe, but these guys function perfectly too, as far as I can tell. One thing, oh my god. One thing that I will say, unknown glitch that she has pointed out is that there is... Oh my god, they're going in the tube. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, one thing that she has pointed out is that in the game, the animals have the ability to leave the cages, and they kind of will just adventure off on their own. You can stop them from doing that if that's annoying to you, but if the animal was to leave the cage, like go in the rocket ship to blast off, or whatever it is that they do, you will notice that they are kind of, she described it as like that the original animal would be glitching in the cage, so they won't actually be missing, and that's not really her fault. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Did you see the sugar glider rolling around in the bath? I think that's a sugar glider. She has pointed that out, and that's not really her fault. I think it's the Sim Studio or whatever program she uses. They haven't updated completely to like fix the glitch. So she did state that she was going to fix that glitch once it was totally available. But we're going to move on to, I'm not letting these people in. We're going to move on to the very last part here, which is the newest edition, and this is the Small Pets Mod 2. And this includes lots of reptiles and lizards, which I really appreciate. So let's go into build and buy mode, and you will notice first thing that the cages are redone. Some of them have rocks added. Some of the ones where the sand used to be, she added some water, she added some plants, and the gravel has been changed over to like a sand. And even the tubes got changed to more of like a wooden color and some clear spots for them to run around. We have the iguana, the giant day gecko, the chameleon, the leopard gecko, the blue-tongued skink, the bartagame, I do not know what that animal is, the lope-ear rabbit, the flying squirrel, which actually I think I placed over there, but maybe it's a different flying squirrel, and the mini pig, which is very different, so I featured it at the end. But let's go into like the lizards, because I think that these are especially neat, because she totally rechanged the inside of the cage, which I can appreciate so much. I really love that. Oh my god, the gecko even has, is this a gecko? The chameleon has some kind of like green goop in the inside of his bowl for him to roll around in. I think that is adorable. Okay, that's the only one like that. So let's get David to take some of these guys out of cages, because I know that that's what you guys want to see. So let's do some playing with the different guys. I have not seen anything or played with these guys at all, so I have no idea how they look. And like I said, they literally just got released a couple of hours ago, so I wanted to jump on this review right away. Oh my goodness, they look amazing! See, this is why it's like unacceptable that the Sims team didn't release some more kinds of pets, because I'm not going to say that this is easy to do, because it's clear that she's put in a ton of work. If somebody in the modding community can do it, then it should have been available in the first place. But I really appreciate that she has gone ahead and done all of this work, because she does it for free, you know, like she doesn't have to do all of this. And they look amazing. The attention to detail is really there, especially in this cage that she changed the water and everything. I'm not very familiar with chameleons, so I don't know why the water's different, but clearly she does. And again, I want to point out that if we go back into build mode, there are options for color swatches for the different animals. So it's not just the cages. The cages have the natural wood recolors, but we have different, I'll get one that's out. We have different color swatches for the different animals on certain ones, not that one. This one, okay. So the top is the color of the actual cage, and then the bottom is the color of the animal. So there are green options, blue options, and kind of like an orangey option. And I think that actually changes the spot color if you look really closely. Yeah. And then I think there was even some for maybe, yep, the gecko, the spotted gecko. We've got different colors for the spots, and he's in his house, so you can't really tell that, but cute. Okay. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, definitely some color changes. We have like a black available, kind of like a tan, and kind of like an orange. And then I think this one has it too. Yep. It does. That's awesome. I really appreciate that so much. You guys have no idea. And so we will move on to kind of like the last three here. And they're last because they're just a little bit different. They're not lizards or whatever category you want to call that with. And they are, I think that this one is, okay, this is a rabbit. So that's adorable. But I think it's like a different rabbit because I think we do have a rabbit over there. And I chose the black one because it's so cute. And again, she went with like the gravel look for this, and I really think that that is perfect for this. And then over here, we have some kind of a squirrel, I think. But again, I don't know if this is a duplicate, if I accidentally place this again, or if this one is actually different. And then the last one that's available is the mini pig, and I think that this one is just like the highlight of the whole thing because it's so creative. And I really, really want him to take this one out because I think that this one is going to be cute. Obviously, it's not completely realistic because a mini pig would never live in a cage like this. But if this is the only way that we can have pets like this in The Sims, then I am down for it. You know what I mean? So let's get into... Yes! And there are color swatches for the pig to have like spots. And there's just like a plain pink one like that one. I really like the pig. I think that that is like... honestly the best one. As far as I can tell, no clipping, no weird animations like I thought there would be. On some of the lizards, I did just notice that there is kind of like a glowing look. When the sim pulls them out of the cage, it looks like there's like kind of a very, very faint glow around the outside of the animal. I'm not sure what that is, but it's not enough of an issue to like make me not want to use these. And again, it's like they're free, so how can you even complain about stuff like this? My First Pet stuff, obviously not free, and you do need it. Would I suggest that you buy My First Pet stuff just to use these? I'm not going to say yes to that, but I do think that it really, really, really does enhance the game quite a bit. I appreciate that this is available. So I think if you have My First Pet stuff and you haven't downloaded these already, then you're missing out for sure. But as far as like buying My First Pet stuff just to use these, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because I don't want to give the Sims I don't want to give them kind of like this feeling that it's okay to put out stuff like that just because modders are going to take care of the work that they haven't. So I would generally say no, but I really do really, really like these. So I think that if you were to, I don't know, wait until maybe it's on sale because every once in a while stuff packs go on sale for $5 depending on like what season it is or what's going on. And I think that if it was to go on sale for $5, you should jump on it very quickly. But other than that, I don't know, maybe don't spend your money just to download these, but if you already have it, these are completely safe to download. Again, I will be leaving the links down in the description box, and give some love to the CC creator, the Kelatrano. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about the name, but she really deserves it. You can clearly see how much effort and work she's put into fixing what the Sims like messed up basically. And it's done really well. There's no weird clipping. There's no mistakes as far as that I can see. She's even included an Eevee and a Pikachu for people who love Pokemon as much as I do. And that's just amazing. I cannot even like stress how awesome this is and how, I don't know. I don't know what else to say, you guys, because everything seems to be functioning properly, and I just appreciate her work so much. So go ahead and show her some love. Again, links will be in my description box down below. Let me know what you thought of this review and showcase, and if you want to see more stuff like this from me as far as like custom content showcases go, because I have talked about in a video that's coming out later in this week that I do have a lot of custom content in my game, and I feel like I am pretty safe about what I download. So if you need recommendations for CC creators that are safe to download, you're not going to get any viruses, I definitely can do more showcases like this to show you some people that are safe to download from, and this one is definitely one. So her website will be linked down in my description box, and I don't know if I have anything else to say. Let me know what you think of these guys, and give me your opinions on if you think that they look as amazing as I think they do. Which one's your favorite animal? Because I think, personally, my favorite is probably the mini pig here that we have on the end. Look at the whale going in this one. But I also really like the Eevee. So I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. And again, thank you all so much for watching. All of my social media will be linked down in the description box below. You can check me out on everything and anything. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it because it really helps me out. Hit that little bell icon below, turn on post notifications so you can get updated every single time that I post. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you should subscribe. I use stuff like this all the time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you all next time. Just wanted to say really quickly that I forgot the tortoise when I was going through the different animals, and I honestly think that this is one of the best ones, so I didn't want to miss it. I'm going back in right now just to show you guys what it looks like out of cage, and it's honestly, yeah, one of the best ones for sure. So I didn't want to miss it, and it is available in the second small animals pack with like all of the lizards and stuff. Very cute. Just wanted to point that out for all of you who stayed tuned to the end of the video. And I'm sure I'm going to get comments letting me know that I missed it. But those of you who stick by and watch till the end know the truth. So thank you all. Bye.